This is Watch Your Style. Today's review is going to be on the Richard Mille RM55 Bubba Watson. So this particular watch was created for the professional golfer Bubba Watson. Like everything that Richard Mille does, it has some type of a new technology or something that can sort of, fit it as a tool watch for the individual that they're making the watch for. When I first started seeing the Bubba Watson, I immediately compared it to the RM35, the Nadal. Now there's a lot of similarities, but they're also very different. For one, the Nadal is way lighter, but they do share that same principle where the movement is kind of just cradled in the middle with shock absorbers in 4 points to insulate the movement from impact. Something pretty cool, you know how Richard Mille does. Everything is complicated, nothing is very simple. They go over, above, and beyond and over-engineer everything in a fancy way. The only difference is it has a clear caseback and it pretty much is made out of ceramic instead of carbon. And like I mentioned earlier, the movement is the same. The only difference is the mounting points for the cage that actually insulates the movement from vibrations. One thing that I want to mention is that the whole time that I had seen this watch, I kind of always thought that it was all made out of white ceramic. But I had overlooked the fact that Richard Mille, in their true fashion, will make it complicated somehow, some way. The top plate is actually the only thing that's white ceramic, whereas the sides and the bottom caseback is actually titanium that's fully wrapped in like some complicated technology with white rubber. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. They say it's part of their way to also insulate, but I kind of just get kind of worried. It kind of scares me, like how the rubber-clad bezels back in the days of the APs that get nicked up and then the metal shows under. I kind of would have probably maybe wanted it to do it all ceramic. That's just my only thing. I mean, I'm sure they had their reason behind it, but it was actually quite a surprise to me. Now the movement is manual wound and has a power reserve of 55 hours. One thing I want to talk about is the strap. From factory, this watch comes fitted with a white rubber strap. Now you guys know how I feel about the rubber straps with RM. I love them. This example that I have here today has the black Velcro, which I think is kind of funny actually because, such an expensive watch with Velcro holding it, it's a canvas strap with a Velcro strap in the bottom. But I like the look of it. The whole contrast kind of plays well with me. Now, I'm not a fan of white watches, but I'm gonna say that this particular one is one of my more favorite ones. I don't know what it is about the white watches. I guess it kind of like gives me flashbacks of that ceramic Big Bang from back in the days. But overall, the whole white look of the Bubba for me is what tends to be the signature of this model. So let's talk some prices. The retail of this watch is $104,000, more or less. Right now with today's market, that Richard Mille is hot and there isn't any available, you're gonna be paying in the mid-hundreds, easily $140 all day. So if you're looking to pick one up, don't be surprised about this over retail that's going on right now with these watches. And they're doing it in purpose. I feel that they're putting the retails low in purpose so that the market drives the prices up and then the watches are always over retail, thus making them geniuses because their watches go over retail. So as far as the watch game goes, an RM55 is a heavy hitter. It's a no-brainer. I mean, we're talking about over 100,000, exclusive. Not everybody has it. So obviously it's a heavy hitter, man. In the game, it's a serious watch. Obviously there's gonna be bigger ones when you go into the rose gold RM11, stuff like that. But it's a solid heavy hitter in the watch game. So comment below how you feel about the Richard Mille Bubba Watson. And if you like this video, please like and share. Also, subscribe to our channel. My name is Eric. Watch your style.